Yeah, you got to be a little bit crazy to go out there. Today for a good cause, obviously. You can understand that. But, boy, take some deep breaths. You've done that before. You know what it's like.
I did it last March out in South Hadley, Mass. And it's like a punch in the gut.
Takes your breath away.
Yep.
It does.
It's a bit ironic that we're canceling because it's too polar of a plunge, right?
Right,
but certainly safety, _1 story of the game. And as we go into the next couple of days, we get another reinforcing shot of cold air. So
no way out of this anytime soon.
No, it's historic too. I'll get to that in just a few minutes. But boy, today we saw temperatures only into the upper teens in Boston. 18 was our high temperature, 13 in Worcester, 15 out in Western Mass. So you can see the extent of the cold temperatures throughout all of Mass, even into the Cape, the islands, only getting into the low 20s and still dealing with a few snow showers out in the Cape and the islands. You can see the back edge of this system already wrapping up. We'll call it like Plymouth area, seeing the back edge of the flurries. And then we start the cleanup effort into tomorrow. But there will be some areas of black ice for all that melting that the road crews threw down through Barnstable, Truro, Provincetown, Chatham, seeing some of those snow showers into the Vineyard, into Nantucket also. But we're starting to see those come to the end. Unfortunately, we just get that reinforcing shot of cold air right behind this system. So even though we got into the upper teens today, we're back to the mid to low teens for tomorrow. And this is a stretch. This is a bout of historic cold that really, in some cases, is a bit unprecedented. I'll mention that in just a little bit, but it is going to be a record cold start for 2018 as that polar vortex releases a shot of cold air, and unfortunately it finds a home right here in New England. And currently we're at 17 in Boston, 10 in Worcester, 3 in Nashua, 10 in Portsmouth. You see, though, where that cold air is coming from, right in the heart of Canada, right off of the Arctic Circle. So it's coming from there, and it's going to feel like the Arctic Circle heading into the next couple of overnights, too. 6 degrees for an overnight temperature, sub-zero as you go north and west of town. The wind chills also a factor for tomorrow into Monday and Tuesday. We're only going to see the mid to low teens tomorrow, 13 in Boston, 13 in Norwood. Look at Fitchburg and Worcester in the single digits. That's a trend that they want to break very quickly, too. And Ken mentioned it, that it's going to be a very cold Pats game. It's potentially the second coldest Pats game in their home history. 14 for an afternoon kickoff high, wind chill below zero. You are going to need those hand warmers and those blankets. They did say that you could bring those blankets along too. Look at first night celebrations. Your wind chill forecast in Boston, 12 below. They're already starting to make some additional arrangements for some of the first night celebrations. And the wind chill is really not improving throughout the day on Monday too. 5 below throughout the day into the evening in Boston. Then we start tracking our next system, potentially making a arrival heading into the day on Thursday. This is one model suggesting there's the coastal low and there's some snow making its appearance in our area. We'll be tracking this closely. Still way too soon to determine exactly the impacts that it will bring to us, but we do have some of that snow in the forecast for Thursday, so we're watching that closely. You can see Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday we're still well below average for this time of year. I don't know if you can call it an improvement, but we're back into the 20s by Wednesday and Thursday. And notice overnight lows, too, for Monday and Tuesday were below zero. So this bitter cold continues. And then next weekend, we're back to the bitter cold, tens and single digits in some areas.
I know it's too early to predict amounts, but can you say we're at least going to get something, or is it even too early for that?
I would say that it's looking more likely that we'll get something, but as far as how much, can't really
5 days off still.
Yeah. Exactly, yeah.
All right, Jacob, thanks. Appreciate it.